They say it's a glitch in the Affordable Care Act that could end up impacting our public safety, particularly the firefighters who protect us. But as Christina Papa explains, a local congressman has proposed a bill that could prevent that.
West Hazleton Fire Chief Dennis Gantz risks his life for his community every time he's called to an emergency, and he does it for free. Gantz is one of the thousands of unpaid volunteer firefighters in Pennsylvania. Currently under the External Revenue Services, Dennis is considered an employee of the fire station for federal tax purposes. He doesn't get benefits or health insurance, but under the Affordable Care Act, the fire station would have to pay for his health care or they would get fined.
It is a big concern for volunteer firefighters because of the fact that if we have to provide health insurance for the volunteers, it's going to put a huge financial burden, and it could close down volunteer fire companies not only in our region but across the country. Under
the Affordable Care Act, employers, which would include fire stations with 50 or more employees, must provide health insurance or pay penalties. 97% of stations dependent on volunteers in PA raise their money through fundraisers and grants. Gantz says stations don't have enough to pay for health insurance or the fine. Now Representative Lou Barletta is pushing to prevent that downfall.
The problem is that forcing volunteer fire companies to comply with Obamacare will close firehouses across the country and put communities at risk. We all know volunteer fire departments could never afford to provide health insurance to the volunteers.
Under Protecting Volunteer Firefighters and Emergency Responders Act, volunteer firefighters and volunteer emergency medical technicians would be exempt from paying health insurance under the Affordable Health Care Act. Barletta says he has received support for the idea.
Senator Joe Manchin and Pat Toomey and two other Democrats are introducing an identical bill to mine on the Senate side. So this has bipartisan support and support of both here in the House and the Senate.
Gantz also approves Barletta's plan and hopes it clears issues before they become worse. Christina Papa, News 13, Greater Hazleton.